Hey guys, Dustin, Smoking Eagles Rod Shop. We're back. Got a quick little video here. Well, I don't know how quick it'll be, but gonna put some new pinstriping on the side of my truck and new 4x4 decals. Get rid of the factory ones because I think they're boring and they look like everybody else's and can't be like everybody else. So I ordered these cool ones off of, I don't know where I got them, Interweb somewhere. I think they'll be pretty cool. I haven't done the other side yet. I just peeled off the old 4x4 sticker. If you need to know how to do that, it's these stickers, decals nowadays are pretty simple. I usually just use a little razor blade and go real gentle and just kind of get underneath the edge of the decal a little bit so you can get your finger on it, and then you can usually just pull super slow and just finesse them right off of there. And then if there's any glue residue or anything left, the big trick, WD-40, squirt a little WD-40 on there, let it sit for a minute, and then grab you a rag, and that glue will wipe right off. It takes just a little bit of elbow grease, but it's faster, easier than any of the other like name brand goo off type, glue remover stuff, and it's not harsh. The only thing you got to make sure you do is if you're going to put a new decal on, like we're going to do here, you got to make sure you clean it really good and get all that WD-40 off of there, or it'll eat all your new glue off your new decals, and in like a week they'll fall off. So this didn't have a pinstripe on it originally, so I didn't have to worry about that. I just pulled the 4x4 stickers off, and then I use a little bit of window cleaner, and I just spritz window cleaner all the way down where I want my pinstripe and my decal. I wipe that off, and then I go back over it with a dry towel or rag or whatever, and then I go back over with some 90 isopropanol and just squirt your alcohol on there, and then I wipe it off with the microfiber towel, and that cleans all the dirt and everything off there. Now I'll probably spritz it on there again and wipe this down and let it dry for a second before I put the pinstriping on. That's a little bit trickier job, but still, you can do it minimal work, pretty simple. So what I've done here is I've lined up my sticker where I thought I wanted it, put me a couple pieces of masking tape. I actually had 2 pieces on the top edge of the decal, stuck it on there where I wanted it. Once I got it where I wanted it, I put a little piece down here to mark the very bottom of this, and then I put a piece up here to mark the very top. So I'm going to work from this side and start sticking it down and work it across, and I want to make sure that I line up so that I'm straight again. Then I've removed this front piece that I had just like this one. I pulled it off and I put it down here going to the front, and I put a piece on here to the front. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this up like this. I'm going to fold it straight backwards so it's laying over here backwards, and then I'm going to start from this front leading edge, and I'm going to peel that paper back just a little bit, and then I'm going to start folding it back over as soon as I can get that to touch, and then I'm just going to slowly pull the paper off the back. And I've got, all this is a Bondo putty knife. You can use any flexible straight edge, will work. This is a pretty tall decal, so I got a pretty tall, but you can see, I mean, it's really easily flexy, but I'm going to use that to smooth that out, and I'm going to follow it as I put the sticker on. I'm going to go that direction. I just put it inside a rag like this so that it doesn't accidentally tear the plastic covering on the top of this decal or anything, and it makes it a little bit easier to slide because this plastic doesn't like to slide on plastic, but it'll slide real easy with just a rag over it. So anyway, this one's ready to pretty much put down. There is a little bit of a ripple right here in the center of this decal from where they folded it in half when they shipped it to me, which I wish they didn't do, but that's what you get. Probably came from China. So anyway, when we get to there, I'm just going to work real diligently and carefully and try and make sure I get that little bit of a ripple out of it, because we don't want that ripple in our final decal. So anyway, I'll set this up. Normally I do like hyperlapse and stuff, but I think this time I'll just let you guys see it in real time, and then I'll probably pause the video while I kind of get my decal where I want my pinstriping to go. I'll get it kind of set up or kind of figure out what I want to do, and then I will clue you guys in. You guys can watch me do that. Pinstriping's right here. It's just like I forget what they call it, charcoal gray metallic or something, and I think it matches this pretty good. And the truck's dark green metallic, so it'll give it just a little bit of, spruce it up just a little bit, because the side of this truck is just kind of they look cool by themselves, but it needs something. So I think this is something that we need. These aren't permanent, 100% permanent. So I mean, if I put it on and I change my mind in like a couple of months, it's not fun to take them off. But with a heat gun, you can pull them off pretty easily. You just get one side started, and then you just chase it with the heat gun and just slowly pull it off. You just don't want too much heat or it melts the vinyl, and then you're fighting that. But anyway, all right, guys, let's do this thing. See if I can get you set up somewhere decent, and we'll be back. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. Trying not to touch any of this here because we definitely don't want any dirt underneath our decal here. Okay, here's the back of our decal. Go to just past the edge of that. Got the bottom lined up, got the top lined up. Kind of got her where she's going to be. Okay, now we're getting to that ripple spot. Got that good. That all looks really good. And that wrinkles that you see there and those air bubbles, that's just a protective coating over top of the vinyl. It's no big deal. Pull this paper back a little further. And I'm not going to stick my fingers underneath the vinyl. I don't want to get fingers underneath the vinyl or it won't stick very good. Ooh, we got a bug that just barely tried to screw up the whole situation there. Man, you guys see that? Right there. Little tiny yellow bug flew right onto the back of the decal right at the last second, but he's on the outside of the protective coating, so that ain't gonna hurt. This actually has a better radius on it. I'm gonna use the back of this. I don't see any air bubbles in our actual decal. Looks like they're all in that protective coating. Just fine. No big deal. Looks really good. Just want to make sure you get it on there really good. Some of these, the protective coating is pretty strong, and when you go to peel it off, it'll try and peel your decal back off. This coating, you can see all those air bubbles in there. It's basically worthless. I mean, it helped us put it on there, but it should peel right off there and not stick to our decal at all, which is that's awesome. Hopefully we're not crooked. At least it's not crooked enough that anybody will notice. I didn't measure anything, I just eyeballed it. Because you know. Why not? It's another little trick you can use too. See how this masking tape, when I go to pull this off, tries to peel that up. If you can't get this to pull up with your finger, if you can't get an edge on it, you can always just use a piece of masking tape or any other sticker. Just stick it on there and just give her a little peel job there. As you can see, it's coming off and that's looking really good. There's a little air bubble right there. It's right on the edge too. Should be able to work that out. There's that bug. Just the very corner of his wings stuck. Okay, let's see if we can work this air bubble out of here. It's almost like putting a screen protector on your phone. Yeah, there we go. Got that bubble out of there. A little pressure on it. Hopefully that glue will stick. Okay. I think that turned out pretty good, guys. So I'll probably go over and we can do the other side just so these are done. And then, yeah. And we'll come back and we'll do the pinstriping. Doesn't take much, just a little bit of alcohol. Keeping the residue off of it. Okay. So we'll see where the back of it is. Looks like we're going to end about right there. Down. Well, 3/4 of a finger down. 3/4 of a finger down. It's pretty close. This one might be up just a little high, so I will. A little bit at. Right like that. Okay. So like I did on the other side, put a big piece of tape. That gives you lots of room to fold it back. Peel this one. This down right up against the bottom of there. That just gives you a nice little guide to kind of set your decal right down inside of. You can't see both sides of the truck at the same time, so if this one isn't perfectly exact to the other side, nobody's ever gonna know, unless it was like, you know, 45-degree angle or something real goofy, but you know, you're not going to do that. Neither am I. There we go. Wipe this off one last time. Oh, gotta go grab my little piece of plastic. I'm left-handed, so this side's going to be a little trickier for me. The other side, but pull this off. And just like the other side, I'll start to peel underneath there. Just like the other side, I'm just going to pull it back just so it's past the edge of that, so I got a little something to hang on to. And then I'm going to bring this back. Same thing, I'm going to right down in there. That groove. Like that. Edge. Working your way down. Would look like that before that decal just ever so slightly right there. I don't think anybody will ever notice except for us. So I'm right. The groove is. There. Now we can just make sure you don't drop it onto your panel. Rip just ever so slightly, but I don't think, unless you told somebody, I don't think they would ever know. Stuck right back down on there. But that's what I get for ordering cheap decals from China. No big deal. This all pressed on here good. coating that's coming off of there. It peeled right up. I was off just a little bit here, but again, I don't think you'll notice. I didn't measure anyway, so. Start peeling this baby off of here, see what we get. Good. Looks good. Look for any air bubbles. I don't see any air bubbles on this side. Right there, maybe. Yep, little baby one. The other thing you can do, if you get a big air bubble somewhere, or a larger air bubble somewhere, and you can't get it out, take a razor blade, like an X-Acto knife, and just poke a hole right in the center of the bubble. It's a little teeny tiny, even like a bobby pin, or not a bobby pin, but like a safety pin. You can just poke a little tiny hole in there, and that'll let that air out, and then you can usually get them to push down. All the bubbles out. Just a little bit of bubble right there. One's gone. Glue sticks. It's hard to see over here because I'm kind of in the shade. Yep. Baby bubble right there. Alright, well, I will pause you guys and I'm going to work on that little bubble for a second, and then we'll come back and we'll start working on the pinstriping. Alright guys, we're back. Now, I've determined how I want my pinstripe to go. I decided fat line on the bottom, skinny line on the top. Of course, you can flip it over and go the other direction if you'd like to. It's all personal preference. I'm actually going to stop it right before my decal here, and it'll probably just be a straight cut because this is a straight edge here. But you could do a cool design there, whatever you wanted to do if you really wanted to. I don't know, I might do something. I might do like a little V in there or something. I don't know. And then it's going to kind of go right along here. I've just used a little piece of masking tape to kind of mask it up so I could just kind of see where I want my sticker to go. Decal. And you always want to make sure you leave yourself enough extra out front, because up here we're going to make like a little point or something to make it just so it doesn't just stop and look boring. We'll do like a little whoop or something. We'll figure that out when we get there. But yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. Now it's sagging here in the center just a little bit because there's nothing holding it up. But that doesn't matter because we're gonna have to pull all that off anyway. And then I'll wipe that down with the terry cloth. Make sure there's no dirt on there. Oops, kicked the bottom of the tripod. Sorry guys, you're looking at the moon for a second. The moon's not even out, but anyway, yeah. I'll get that peeled back and then we will start sticking this on here. Now this is kind of tricky, but it's not real difficult. The trick is you do one panel at a time, and basically I'll stick the front where I want the front, and then I'll pull the pinstriping back to this first panel here, and I'll kind of line it up and get it kind of where I want it to be, and then I'll stick it here, and then I'll go and I'll do the next panel. I'll go all the way across and I'll get it lined up from the front to here and make it look as straight as I can, and then I'll just touch it right here in the center, and that'll stick it. And then I will come down here, I'll do the same here, I'll touch it right here and stick it once it's where I want it, and then I'll touch it right here on this front corner, and that'll stick this back piece, and then I'll line up the back, and once I get everything lined up the way that I want it, I'll look over everything over and I'll go, okay, that's perfect, looks straight enough to me. Then I'll start at the front, and with a real light pressure, I'll just kind of rub my hand right down the stripe, and that'll set it right onto the panel without stretching it or putting any bubbles in it or anything weird. You just want to kind of give her the nice little pat down all the way down to the back, and then we'll come back. I'll go get her an X-Acto knife, a razor blade, and we'll come back, and the trick is you cut right down the center, and then I'll open the door and we'll just fold it around that edge, and it'll look like it never happened. And then we'll figure out what to do here. I'll probably cut it way up towards the bed side because you won't be able to see the back edge of that. It wraps right around, so I can cut that about right there probably. And then I can fold that around that edge, and then you won't see the back edge of that. And then with this edge here, we'll follow it around here, and we'll probably do, I don't know what we'll do. We'll either let it stop, or we may make a little whoopty in it, or I don't know. I haven't really decided what to do there yet. I don't know what'll look best. I mean, I could stop it here, potentially, but I don't like that idea. I think I'll probably just carry it back in here as far as I can, and call that good enough. Yeah, and then we'll go over and try and make the other side look as close to this side as we can. So, all right, let's get to it. I'll see if I can't move you guys along as I do it, so that you can see each panel as I'm doing it. Little spritz of alcohol. Wipe it down. I've already cleaned that. Doesn't need much. Just knock whatever dust off of there that's falling off. just like that decal, there's a protective film on here. Protect that. Should be. Oh, maybe there's not. Yeah, there is. Just pull that back like that. Get a little wrinkle there, so I'm going to put the wrinkle up pretty far. Right there. Too bad. Look too bad. I'm gonna roll this edge down just ever so slightly. Leave that down like that so that we can make our little doohickey there in front. I think the front still, you need to follow this fender just a little bit better here. That's a little high in front. See if I can't bring that down just ever so slightly. Back about right. Warm out today, so I don't have all the time in the world, but we aren't in a big this back. That'll give us a nice little spot. Walk right down it. Like that. So I got me a razor blade, guys. And all we're going to do is figure out where we want to go with that. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the top line, or the bottom line. And I'm just going to peel the top one. Started way. Okay. You guys can see what I did there. Yeah, you guys should be able to see that. And then we'll just come up here. It'll kind of be in the bottom of your screen there. We'll just take this razor blade. We'll just cut really, really gently down this line. Should allow us to pull this off. Like that. Do the same down here. Right straight across here. Perfect. I wish that stopped a little bit sooner. But probably fix that. We're still here. I don't know, we'll see. Been down long, so hopefully right up underneath that vinyl like that. Yep. side's not near as important as your second side. Go back to there. I'll give it to there. That way the point's not ending right on the headlight corner. Again, you're not trying to cut your paint or your clear coat, you're just cutting through that vinyl. Did touch the clear just ever so slightly with that razor blade, and that's what it does. It'll put that little line in there. We'll probably come back and see if we can't buff that out later. If not, no biggie. That's how touchy it is. You gotta be super careful. Let's peel our coating off of here. Move you guys back over here. Actually, I'll bring you up here and I'll show you how to do these. That way you can see a little bit better. Again, just peeling this coating off. I just peel the protective coating. Nice and slow. Let's try and pull back at the right angle. Okay. This one up here first. Now I just cut the front. You don't want to make a mistake and go, okay, time to open the door and press it down on the back. No. Yeah, that'll mess everything up. So anyway, I just try and go right in the center of those two. Like that. And I just take the back edge of my X-Acto knife. Really gently just kind of tuck it around that corner. The sides. And now we can open the front door. Just push these down. The back edge. And the front edge. And this truck, yeah, I can probably go around here. Put my finger in there. Yep. Okay. That's how you do that. I don't know if you guys can see the next one. Back here. Finish up the back. that. That's how we're going to do that. We're going to close that off and fold it back in there pretty far. Looks decent. Now we got the back. I'm going to cut this extra of this off of here so it's not in the way, causing any drama. With the way. Yeah, maybe just cut her off straight. Okay. Go, guys. Pretty good. I'm gonna go do the other side, try and make it match. I won't suffer you guys through it. I'll come back and I'll give you a little idea what it looks like. I thought about maybe carrying that out the back of here and around here, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I kind of like it the way it is. There it is, guys. I'll see you in a few. Alright guys, so got the pinstriping done on the passenger side. And my decal there. Turned out pretty good. I like it. It's less boring than it was before. And here's the other side. Like I said, guys, you can do this yourself. It's not that hard. It takes, I don't know, an hour and a half of your time. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, share, you know, all the things. And yeah, I'll keep making more videos. I like it. It doesn't stick out too bad. It's got the nice little body line there. And it just adds a little bit of pizzazz to the side of that thing without being real gaudy or anything. Alright, well, see you guys in the next video.